Hello there, welcome in. Monica here. How are you all doing? I hope you're all well. You, your loved ones, and pets. There's ash flying everywhere. I've been cleansing my decks. Sorry for the noise. I should probably put paper down or something. I don't know how loud it is. I hope it's not too loud. What is necessary for those watching the collective at this time, please and thank you. Inner abundance. Number 3, inner abundance. You are looked after. Inner being. Okay, so number 3, inner abundance. Beautiful card. You are looked after. Number 12. And then inner being. Number 15. Okay, number 3. These are actually in order. It's amazing. I don't know how often they ever come out in order. Inner abundance. Inner abundance. Life gives you so much. It is not outer riches, though, that make a life worth living. Angels attach no importance to possessions. The wealth that the angels manage does not contain any physical riches. Rather, it is made up of the gifts that we have been in. Sorry, the flame caught my attention. I thought something was like really catching fire, but it's not. It's the way it flickered. Rather, it is made up of the gifts that have been endowed upon you for this life. You are blessed with talents, and it is essential to bring these to the surface. We tend to admire others for their gifts, yet there is a wealth of something special in every single human being. Ask dear friends what they particularly appreciate about you. You will be amazed. I think that's true. You know, we tend to think that we know ourselves so well. But, you know, when you're up front, you don't always see, you can't see the big picture if it's in your face, you know? Even though you know yourself, sometimes our ego gets in the way. I don't know what my speech. 12, you're being looked after. Oh, yeah, hold it up, Monica. Sorry about that. I don't even know how well you can see it. The light, it changes, whatever. Don't be afraid. Whatever your worries, they will pass. Have you forgotten that the angels surround you? Remember, every time you have felt your strength was running out, another door has opened as if pushed open by an angel. A selfless intention is all it takes to call upon the angels. They delight in being called because it makes it easier for them to provide you with new strength and healing energies. Worries come and go. They are a part of your development, and some worries serve in other ways as they can make us more approachable and alert. I don't know why I'm being drawn to talk about the healing pools in the Bible. I don't remember where it's at because as I was a Jehovah's Witness, that was taken out of their Bible. And when I was in the woods, when I went missing during the pandemic for 417 days, manipulation, being fearful, living in a fear state mind, actually it's a lack mindset, a poverty mindset. Like you lack things, Even though I was courageous enough to flee in a sense, I was afraid of the government and what they were capable of, all the stuff they've been doing, which I've known for years, even before I became a Jehovah's Witness. I remember vividly watching Jesse Ventura's conspiracy theories. I remember watching Mel Gibson in the movie Conspiracy Theory with Julia Roberts. And I was like, I always felt as a child we were all set up to fail. I had questions in school like, if Christopher Columbus discovered America and there were already indigenous people here, how did he discover America? Again, going back to us going to space, I never believed it. When you see sunlight coming through, like the drapes or something, like there's like a line, and you always see particles floating around. Like right now, actually, I see them. I don't know if you can see them. There's not many, but sometimes you'll be in a room and you'll see it like flooded when there's a beam of light coming through the window. And it always looked like being underwater to me. And I always felt like we were kind of like in a fishbowl, if that makes sense. But my questions always were whenever we had like stuff on science. I remember vividly in fourth grade, a lot happened in fourth grade for me. Where do I want to start? I hope I have enough space on this phone. But if Nixon was on a landline, where were the telephone poles going to outer space? If a rocket ship needs fuel to get up into space, and then also needs, where were the gas stations along the way? As a 9-year-old, I was asking these questions. My mother always considered me to be a smart mouth, and that's fine. I would get smacked in the mouth quite a bit, backhanded, because the knuckles would always hurt more than going this way, like that hurts more than getting slapped. Either way it hurts, but regardless, the Nixon landlines, the gas stations, not only that, but if you need fuel to return back, right? Even if you have fuel still in the tank, you need air to start a fire. If there's no air in space, there's no oxygen, how do you start the rocket ship in order to come back to Earth? Yeah, their Explanations are crap to me. I've never believed it. What was the other one? Now I can't think. Like, it doesn't come to mind. Telephone poles, gas stations. Oh, material to make spacesuits. If we have never been to space before, how did we know it was even a vacuum? Supposedly. How did we know what materials to make the spacesuits out of? Yeah, I don't know. 9-year-old questions. And it was mostly about space. We had to do a report while I was in 4th grade. Miss Kreitzer's class. What school was that? I went to Barnum School. Was that Noble Avenue? Yes, in Bridgeport. It's a different school now, but it was Barnum School. I had Miss Kreitzer in 4th grade. I had Miss Toth in 3rd grade, and then I had Mr. Englander in 5th grade. And then I went to Holy Rosary for 6th and 7th grade. Then I was put supposedly in Eastside Middle School in Bridgeport, which I never attended because I went to CES. No, I didn't go to CES. What was it called? Not CES. It was a school for pregnant young girls, and that was 8th grade. Yeah. I got pregnant at 13. Had my son when I was 14 because I got pregnant in June, and then had him in March. But June, when was it? Whatever that year was, I don't remember. 80. What year was that? 1981? 1981. Then I had him in 1982. But I had turned 14 in 81. So I got pregnant in June. My birthday came in September. Anyways, all of this. Yada, yada, yada. Yeah. And I got pregnant by my cousin who took advantage of me. I've been taken advantage of my whole life. Anyways. And my cousin, I was 13 at the time, and he was 16. So, yeah. Anyways. 15. Interbeing. We are connected to everyone and everything. This also means that we carry much responsibility. We are part of a great artwork. Well, we are artwork, aren't we? We are a part of a great network. I'm tired. A wonderful mystery of connections. Sometimes it seems like what we do affects us alone, but this is not truly the case. If you work on yourself today, overcome your jealousy, your envy, or your resentment, you are doing this for all people. This is how we raise the vibration. I don't know if you've ever heard of the Schulman residence. If you Google it, it might tell you something on like a nursing home, or I don't know, because it sounds like a residence. But you have to look up spiritual meaning of Schulman residence, and it'll give you, it's the vibration of the earth. And we are now vibrating at the highest we have in such a long, long time. And that means that we are awakening, we're evolving, we're upgrading. Not everyone. Everyone's on their own timeline. I don't know enough to, and I'm not going to pretend like I do. I don't know if everyone's going to make it. I have no idea. Not that it's the end of the world. It's the end of the age. You know, the veil is being lifted. The age of Aquarius. We're now in the fire horse, the year of the fire horse, which is, it's going to speed by. We thought that these past 5 years, 6 years, whatever. Some people say 2019 is when they thought things were speeding up. I've heard a couple people say 2012. It just has always felt like it's been speeding faster and faster as, the years go by. It just really seemed really fast, really, really fast. But anyways, so everything is connected to everything else, and everyone is responsible for the well-being and evolvement of humanity. Start with yourself. You can be certain of the support of the light beings. So, with that said, the responsibility we have to help others learn about a lot of stuff, whether people are going to continue to wake up or not, I could not answer that. The inner abundance, you are looked after, and we're protected as well, inner being. Yeah, so believe that the universe has a plan. We have to believe that the universe has a plan, and everything, you're right on schedule, you're not behind, you're right where you need to be. Have faith that have faith that you are right where you need to be. Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. Hope in the good. Have that mindset that everything is working out for the betterment of all mankind. I know that's a scripture. I don't know if that's verbatim, but, and even if you don't believe in the Bible, I believe that there are, whether it's metaphoric or whatever, and I'm not telling anybody what they should or shouldn't believe. We're all different, although we're all one. There's a scripture that talks about deeply entrenched things. Imagine having so many lies piled upon truth. Like, it's just, we don't know what's what. It's like it leaves you upside down, backwards, twisted, disheveled and with a blindfold on, and then yanked off, and you're supposed to just walk straight when you've been spinning and spinning and spinning with lies and truth. And now is the time to raise the vibration and do everything out of love and light, support, togetherness, forgiveness, help. We have to help one another. Now I know there's still going to be people wanting to fight, and don't engage in it. Don't engage in it at all. Let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Love, 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 love. Love and light. Well, that's your message. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your time, your energy, and your effort, your presence. Thank you to my new subscribers. I appreciate you being here. It would be nice if people would start, watching, liking, commenting. This is how we become a community. And, you support the channel, and other people will be able to see it, not just you. So, thank you again for being here. I have deep, deep gratitude for anyone who watches. Like, I appreciate that. I know I enjoy watching YouTube quite a bit. I have to, not that I have to. My daughter lets me use her viewing things, added, what do you call them? Streaming services. So out of the goodness, of her heart, she does that. So I, in turn, add her to my Netflix. But sometimes I let my Netflix go a little bit and then add it, and I'm not putting that on my debit or credit card or anything. I like getting a card and doing that, you know. Sometimes I'll get it for 4 or 5 months or whatever. But anyways, thank you for being here. Again, I appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Hit the notification bell, and you can get any uploads. Don't forget to check out the posts. I have posts as well, pictures. If you have any recommendations, other channels, where we can all learn. We're a community here. They didn't keep us locked in our homes for almost 2 years, calling it social distancing. They didn't do that for no reason. But that's enough of that. My name is Monica, and I'm the Spiritual Alchemist. Until next time, take care.